Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let me see. Not yet. Don't. I almost ended my stream a little early. What's up with you, family? Coffee and Kush TV. Another beautiful day in paradise. I see I got some haters that's been waiting on me. Shout out to the people who's patient. Y'all know I'll be doing shit throughout the day. I'll be wanting to come on when I want to, but unfortunately I don't. And I can't sometimes, you know. It be like that. But hit that like button and subscribe, of course. If you're not at the Urban Conservative, I feel bad for you. That's where I'm going to be spending most of my time. Most of my let me fix this real quick 1 second. Most of my content will be at the Urban Conservative. I will be over there most nights starting at 8 o'clock. And if you're not there, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I gave the internet 3-4 years of continuous information. Tried to get people motivated into participating in the class. I got a great class going, and I'm going to continue to make that flourish. Find a few adjustments, of course. People who want to be in the class, I'm going to be posting private videos on my Discord. They're going to be on YouTube, but they're going to be private videos. And for people who are interactive, people who are actually doing the work and are interested in what's really on the mind of Kev Gills, hit that like button. I am no longer just spewing the info, and I see people are not as motivated as I am. You know what I'm saying? And that will hinder me. So if you are interested in my information, you know, I got a show title today, What Happened to 6 Million Negroes. It's not really a show. It's really just open calls for the audience to let me know. People who've been contacting me over the weekend and all types of things just have to let me know what's on their mind, what they've been researching. Now's the time, because my phone lines will not be open for class anymore. Press one. There will be no more distractions coming from other YouTubers, coming from different places or nothing like that. I have centering my consciousness into my Urban Conservative, and I'm teaching class 3 days out the week. Sign up to my Patreon, patreon.com/KevGillsTV. Don't ask me for a Patreon link, only if you're interested into building content and want to be a part of the show regarding the Urban Conservative. There's no shows regarding class or nothing. That's just me teaching. There's no more, hey, let me call in and see what's on my... No. When I do my call-ins and my shows at night or whatever on those days, maybe Saturday nights or Sunday nights, where people can call in and be free enough to express themselves and take the work and go above and beyond, feel free to do so. But Kev Gills is moving on to the Urban Conservative. Coffee and Kush TV morning show will be back tomorrow, first thing in the morning, right here on Coffee and Kush TV live. All the other videos will be put on private, and if you want to go to the class, feel free. I will be teaching on YouTube probably Saturday nights or Sunday nights, just to get it back. But for the most part, it's been a good week. You know, it's been a good week, and I'm gonna continue to grow and grow and grow. I am, like I say, please, because I only do this because it's a lot of people who just don't understand my time. Press one. They don't understand that Kev Gills has time, and Kev Gills I'm not young Pharaoh. I'm not stuck on house arrest, or I'm not on parole or probation. I'm not in any of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I do have Coffee and Kush TV Sports coming, and I have to focus. And due to the lack of folks who are serious about the information, rather I get more people trying to take my information and deliver it to other people just trying to get on just to be on, but not really on the show. But it become like too stressful to include people. You know, I'd rather just get up here and freestyle my conversations, and it leaves me, and drop videos. It leaves me with a lot more time, a lot more creative spirit, And I hope people, I try to give people the space to call in, and they don't. I try to generate interactiveness between myself and individuals, and people just sit and they just think Kev is going to do it. I'm not. I'm so not. I'd rather just talk about Star in the Morning, Kwame Brown, Tommy Sotomayor, Hassan Campbell, Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh. I'd so rather do it. Press one. I'd so rather do that. You know what I'm saying? I got people waiting on me in class. They be waiting on me, right? And they don't even like me. Press one. Kev, haha, you're an hour and a half late. An hour and a half late? I'm not never late. I just don't understand the psychology of our people and how they are just so caught up in the illusion of shit rather than the reality, So more power to them. What happened to 6 million Negroes is the show. If you would like to call in, one of you people who've been texting me about calling in and needing my attention, feel free to call in, because this is a good topic on what happened to 6 million Negroes in America. Kareemio can't answer this one. Dan Calloway can't answer this one. This is right here at the row. What happened to us as a people? Well, how do we end up in debt bondage? How do we end up subservient to the Japanese, the Mongols, the Khans, the white folk, the fake Britons, the Haitian, or let's say the French? Let's just say the North Africans. How did we come so low after we invented everything? After we are heirs to not only just thrones, but to the lands. How do we seep so low? And I'm realizing don't nobody have that answer. Nobody dares that. We can all sit. Not we. People can sit up here all day and tell people great fantasy stories about how they used to be Indians and how they came from Mongol and Asia. Press one. That's what Kareemio is doing. He's telling people, and especially Negroes, that they are Asiatic, and that the Asians and his Costa Rican Jewish people are the real Native Americans, which just happens to be the infiltration on how they became you and you became them, just in today's time. Press one. I've always wondered, how did we get so low? That's not on the mind of brothers. How did we get so? That's not on the mind. Most of these niggas is Freemasonic, Antichrist individuals. You can't serve two masters. Press one. Tell Tazariak, you can't serve two masters. Press one. I'm realizing I'm talking to a dead people, a people who are so corrupt in the way that they think, from Pan-Africanism to Indianism. I will look at me sideways too, like, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm an Indian, and then the other one say I'm an African, and to say no, you're not, is to somehow remove their false identity while claiming black, which is no identity. I'm not understanding it. People think views and who you hang out with get you riches. It doesn't. It just holds you down. Press one. If I would have clicked up with any of these YouTubers, I'll be right there in one of these little clicks. Same cab, just up under the click, per se. Press one. Is so much easier being independent, whether in the music industry, in the artistries, in the arts, or even here in the new arts, YouTube. So much better to work hard. Press one to come up with your own creativity, to take a break when you need to, not be at the leisure. For instance, Gilly and Wallow, they get what, a $2-3 million deal. So anytime Leor comes around, anytime somebody who gave them a deal come around, they can never go against. Like, I respect Dame Dash. They can never go against the ones who hand them the check. You understand what and it's so easy to get. All you got to do is pump up crime or pretend, just one more step. All of us got the same opportunity now. If I can be an internet guru, press one. If I can be a Kev, what they call that? Kev bandman Kevo, one of these niggas, rather polite, press one. If I can be one of these guys, I sure would. Yeah, right. I sure would. I know that's how niggas think when they get on you, man. If I can get that right there, that's the way that you got to do it. You know, let's hate Kev and then worship that. You know, everybody finding out now, young Pharaoh ain't nothing but the little devil. I've been saying that for 2-3 years. All of y'all been all, oh yeah, right, Kev, yeah, right. What y'all over there doing right now? Press 1. Same one. That's a motherfucking devil right there. You dealing with her better. No, man, ain't a black woman ain't God. What is y'all talking about? This is an old feminist trick. No, man, it seems like our people wait years and years and years until it's too late, until they become victimized. And then, like the rest of these clowns, now everybody want to make videos about YP for 10 hours days. Press 1. Looking as crazy as he is. Press 1. Yeah, I'm talking about you with your stupid ass. Press 1. 10-hour days. And I'm realizing there is no knowledge on the internet. That's why I'm in my own lane. There is no, it's easy to tap into y'all shit. I got about the most solid information you can't really tap into unless you come in as a student. There is nobody over me when it comes to this information. Press so I do what I want with it. I don't have to share it. But if I do, I can take my time. Today, I allow phone calls. 424-209-9506. What happened to 6 million people? What happened to 6 million Afro-Americans? I'm giving you the keys. Y'all so-called taking notes. Y'all with me, right? You want to know who you are, right? Well, what happened to 6 million of your forefathers? Your great uncle from World War I, World War II, to the Treaty of France? What happened to you? 6 million Negroes. Coffee and Kush TV, 6 million Negroes. What's on your mind? 1 second.
Just want to say thank you. Thank you for everything that you've been doing.
Mr.
And you're right. You're the only one. You're right. You're the only one that's been teaching the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
So you're onto something with everything. The 6 million Negroes, with them people being gone, and you showed it clear as day. And how the infiltration of the land, because we were just looking at the Great Flood of Mississippi, but I'm up here in Pittsburgh, and there's the Great Flood of Johnstown, 1889.
Yes.
Where they talk about 490 million in property damage, a catastrophic failure from the South Fork Dam that's owned by Andrew Carnegie and Henry Clay Frick and the South Fork Fishing and Hunting Club.
Oh, wow.
And they said when they brought in...
This is Carnegie and these guys.
Exactly. So if this happened before the flood in Mississippi. So this flooded out everywhere in Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Cairo, Illinois. And they said that the American Red Cross came in with Claire Barton, 50 volunteers in 18 foreign countries.
Wait. They came in with what?
Claire Barton and 50 volunteers with the help of the United States and 18 foreign countries underneath the Red Cross. Underneath
the Red Cross, 18 foreign countries, just like I said. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Yes. So I'm looking at that one, and you're like, oh, how can you get onto the land? How can you get on it? Well, you're on with this one, and let's say you get all the stuff you need to get, and then there's a few years later or whatnot, there's another Ohio River flood, that dam, and it left over 1 million people left homeless. And they said it equated to 500 million in damages, and this is during the Great Depression.
This is great during the Great Depression. So this is 1930s?
They said, 1937. 1 million people left homeless. No.
American Red Cross again in there, probably.
Exactly. And then it said that the Elmsworth Lock and Dam is the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in Pittsburgh, right, which was built in 1919 and 1922.
So they built them up.
And
yep. It appears to had catastrophe with Carnegie. Now, Carnegie was friends and good established business partners with Mr. what's the Flying Dutchman? What's his name?
Exactly, and everything you're saying, how to get deeds and all this, anything that you want to get is there. It's right there.
Yes, sir. So they were. So what do you think happened?
They sent. We was building up another country. Somehow we got. Not somehow. The people who was fighting them wars. They executed them.
Yes. You think they were executed? And
the people. To a good degree, from what the catacombs looking like.
All right, now
they were. Them catacombs match your soldiers, so it only makes sense. It only makes sense, and like you saying, if you're a person that's speaking truth, it's right here, clear as day. How else can somebody get your land? How else can all this be done to you? It's right there.
Yes, sir.
And then if somebody's not a believer in the Most High and the God that we serve, you'll never see this.
That's right.
You'll never see it because you don't believe in God and you don't believe in our true history.
That's right.
So if you don't believe in our true history, we really shouldn't be dealing with you anyway, because all you're doing is just distracting us anyway from getting what we need to get as a people.
That's right. So am I here to debate niggas on YouTube, or are we here to do any of that stuff? No, we're not.
No, actually, no, not at all.
Question, but it's only going to lead to the truth. I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to pump y'all up to debate other people. This is the truth. This is for you, your family, your heritage, and what's soon to come. And like the brother just said, if you don't believe in God, I don't want nothing to do with you anyway. So don't even come over here. I'm talking about the God of that Bible that led me here. See, y'all gods led y'all wherever they went. My God led me here. Right here. Go ahead.
And I was just like everybody else. I used to think you was full of shit too. Not gonna lie. And so I was researching everything that you said.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm one of those people that went back into the Bible and started reading it word for word. And when you realize what these prophets was warning, just like somebody called before and said that people knew that they was going to go into captivity.
Yes, sir.
And when you know what these prophets and stuff was telling you before you went in captivity, and then what happens, and then your outcome is right here.
It's right here. And
thank you so much. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
My man. And you the product of that. You know, this world is so antichrist, they'll try to come against me and distract this. You can't distract this because there's people out there already on it. I already said it. The truth is already being said. I don't know. I'm the truth bearer. I'm the only one with it. See that brother go back and I'm not here to play with niggas and be their friend, because most friends get left behind. I'm here to help you understand. This shit been in my soul down in my whole life. Nigga got to blend in with South Central so they don't think nothing wrong with you. You feel me? You can't just be smart in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta blend in. You hear me? So you gotta shake hands the way they want to. But you don't have to be nothing, none of that. You feel me? You don't gotta be none of that. 424-209-9506. Don't call me in my spare time. I'm chilling. Don't even send me nothing. If it's not in my Discord, if you ain't part of that unit that's just sending me, don't send me nothing. I retire. Y'all sending me things that I know already. You supposed to use that info, use it with what I'm giving you, and call in and make sense of it. Say, I'm studying. Say something. Y'all will demoralize the superheroes. God damn. God damn. Talk about demoralization. Men. It's important that you deprogram yourself from the entertainment. You shine anyway. Shining ain't got shit to do with you want to be a damn rapper and sign up for debt bondage. Just go ahead and sign up. With all the innovation that's out here, you looking to be a slave. I want to get signed by somebody. I look at Whack 100. And I say, this is a brilliant motherfucker. He got all the losers on Clubhouse that's afraid trolling like Bullets, Gotti, and the rest of these guys, right? And you got them imagining things and seeing him as the big homie within the realm of nothing. They don't have anything. They don't want nothing. And everybody aspiring to be like they big homie. This You just need to be in a rap video at the age of 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. When you shine anyway, it's just ridiculous. I don't want to be your friend. If I see you doing little kid shit, I'm calling a female to get me up out of there. Craig's in trouble. Come quick. Coffee and Kush TV on the air. What up?
Yes, sir. In reference to the
What's your name?
hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Drea, Illinois.
Illinois in the building. Chicago. What up?
In reference to the 6 million Jews, I had came across an article, a YouTuber, and about a couple years ago. But when you mentioned the 6 million Jews again, I went to look for the YouTuber, and he had old newspapers in references about the 6 million Jews. But what I'm thinking about is how they burned down our towns and stuff. And I can go over some of it.
Go ahead.
And they look real. Okay, so the Sun Times, New York, Sunday, June 6, 1915. This section, 10 pages, 10th page. Kitchener has, I can't read that one part, but Russia, cover up defeats of Khazar's troops. And so these 6 million Jews, this is 18 years before Hitler set foot in government. And so I only took brief notes. So the New York Times on October 18, 1918, page 12, 6 million Jews need help. They need $1 million funds to rebuild Jewry. Jewry. Oh, New York Times, September 8, 1919, page 6. Ukrainian Jews, I don't know what that is, to stop programs, to aim to stop programs. But that's their word. 6 million Jews.
Huh? What happened?
They trying to raise funds, but I think they're raising funds to kill us.
No, I said
and wipe
6
us out.
million Negro.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, change the word. Yeah, change the word.
What happened?
Okay. Wednesday, sir.
Ma'am?
Okay, Wednesday.
Wait a minute.
November.
We talking about the same people, right?
Yeah, I believe they talking about us.
Okay, go ahead.
So Wednesday, November 12th, 1919, page 12, European Jewry. So Felix M. Warburg says they were the worst sufferers in war. I mean, who are they talking about? Because
what war is this?
This 1919, what war is our war?
About what war? Are you talking World War One, World War Two? Talk to me.
1919, World War One.
Okay.
No,
One-ish, right before.
Yeah. And so the chairman of the Joint Distribution Committee that's who Felix Warburg was, the chairman of the Joint Distribution Committee of American Funds for Jewry War Sufferers. So they're raising funds for
Jewry
Jews
war sufferers are people who are deserving of what do you call that when you in the military? Pensions. Go ahead.
I guess that's what they was doing. So the Atlanta Constitution, February 23rd, 1920, $5,000 raised in city to save suffering Jews, page 3, column 4. Emergency funds, 6 million Jews. They've been hollering about these Jews way before they supposed to have been exterminated.
Right, so it was 6 million Jews before the extermination of 6 million Jews.
Yeah.
All right, now let's just put them to the side because we talking World War One. This is before them, right along the guys of what I'm talking. So go ahead.
Yeah, they've been killing us off, and I think these dates correlate with our cities.
Like
like East St. Louis, Oklahoma.
I like the
Alabama.
Thing. Yes, that can be it because there's those times is in our craniums for a reason. In 1919, 1912, and the 1919 race right here or there. You got a peep game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the race riots and all that.
I'm with you. This is what I want for my students right here. Go ahead.
So New York Times, Friday, May 7, 1920, page 11, Jewish war aid gets $1,000 gift. 6 million Jews. It's everything I'm saying is 6 million Jews. So the New York Times, page 2, Wednesday, July 20th, 1921, begs Americans to save 6 million Jews in Russia. Why? Why are we still saving Russia and the Ukrainian? I'm confused.
Because they're the same people. Those are Khazarians.
I know they the same
That's
people,
right.
but they're not. Okay, this is like 100 years later. They ain't saved yet? Yeah, I don't care if they get saved.
Go ahead.
Montreal Gazette, Tuesday, December 29th, 1931, page 6. 6 million Jews face something. I don't even know what I wrote right there.
What year is this?
1931.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
I'm with you.
I can see you moving.
I'm with you. I'm
okay.
listening to you.
So, okay, I'm watching TV and I'm on this tablet.
You stay focused right there where you at. Go ahead.
Okay. New York Times, page 14, Sunday, May 31st, 1931. Holocaust doesn't say 6 million Jews, American appeals for Jewish refugees. So now they're trying to come back over here, in our country.
But we refugee.
Yeah, they.
But I thought that. So now they. What year is this again?
That's 1931.
Shit. Now these are refugees. Go ahead.
Yes. So now they trying to get over here in our country when over here they burning down our stuff at the same time. So then on, I think the last one is New York Times, page 23, Wednesday, February 23rd, 1938. Now this is before the Second World War started. Jewish teachers chided by Isaac. I don't know. I got to go back and redo it again. But the page, you got to look at it again. Yes. World War II. They've been killing us and burning down our cities and stuff. I think these are references, like, you know how you say they speak in code?
Yes.
I think those are codes for them plotting against us and burning down our city.
That's how they speak to each other, and they talk about this Freemasonic code. Most of these niggas just be doing signals and really don't know what the fuck these people are saying within the codes. But yeah, I'm right with you.
Well, that's what I believe, and that's all the value I have to add for today. I will continue to study. Oh, but I did want to tell you, though, I called in, I tried to tell you that there's a Moore County here in Illinois, and that my grandfather, my great-grandfather, he was a Moore.
Good.
And that I believe when I researched it was like all white people, but the story behind it was there was a father and a son, and they left, and they walked away from their property. And I'm like, that's kind of like odd, and never showed back up.
They killed the father and the son, the heir, the father and the heir.
Yes, and when I looked up and I tried to research all the stuff, I did this years ago. When I tried to look and find like a name for the Moore County, because I'm thinking it's kind of odd, and it's all these white people, all these graves and stuff, and I'm like, I'm kind of scared to go down there and check this doggone stuff out.
No, but we have put your face on and be like, oh, you don't really know. Don't go down there running your mouth. Just go and I will just sing, and you gotta understand these people are foreigners.
And the story is that we have property in Brooklyn, Illinois, which is down by St. Louis, and so, but in Illinois though, and so I'm like, okay, what happened? What actually really happened? Because this ain't making no sense. Because how these white people got named Moore and we Moore when we got property in Brooklyn, Illinois, and then not on that, guess what?
So who's more likely to made the switch, and how? We were talking about this a few days ago. I think that was.
They walked away. I think they got ran off their property.
It could have been, or could have just been a quick flip. I mean, once blacks signed up for this black census and the black dolls rolls, they became irrelevant. They gave their nationality to foreigners.
They took the nationality. They took it. Yeah, they took it. They took it. And I believe
when they signed up for birth certificates, it's great grandpappy in there. And they assimilated themselves.
Well,
they walked.
That had been a long time ago.
Listen, they walked into slavery. It was a choice.
I'm listening.
You know, due to the flooding, what is a property worth with one person with flooded grounds or something that's not worth much to his naked eye? Not nothing.
Well, when it come down to East St. Louis area and stuff,
no,
it's still worth something. They're trying to run the people out of East St. Louis right now.
At the time of the floods, imagine being in Hurricane Katrina, and then you seeing that type of devastation. Now, this is early 1900. You can either take a small payout or, join this to get federal aid. Those things of that nature. That's what you need to be looking for. When did you become when did our people become part of this this assimilation, and what was going on at the time? Because it was done while our people was in the state of peril. So it was an emergency cases. This is what they do to conquer whole worlds. I'm talking Russia and Germany together. All the nations that's in that Red Cross. This is how they subdued and subverted America. So we got the answer. It's all about the problem, the solving the problem. The answer's there. We got the why. That's one of the hardest things. Usually the why develop, but we are the why. How do we get here? And
we got there because we did assimilate with them when we should have maintained ourselves.
But listen, you can't. It's hard to maintain when those people unleashed hell on your people with water down. I mean, water itself gave them power over us. So it's not really them, rather than a manipulated situation and a theft. They had no idea of that type of. Only thing our people probably knew at the time was, this is our land. Our people born here. Kind of like how gangbangers think. We'll never leave this town. This is our place. Then something happens and now I got to move. Catastrophe big enough that'll cause this. I mean, large amounts of deaths. Now, Red Cross come right up in, shut up shop, get federal grants, and they got a whole army. They got guns and everything. What you gonna do? And your people working indentured slaves. Now they inside the camp.
Okay, so they use the army to subdue us.
Red Cross, of course, the federal government and the army. That's right. Federal government. And the American Red Cross, or whatever the Red Cross is, that's who stole everything from you with these international bankers. Yes, ma'am.
Well, okay. Yes. I will keep studying.
Yeah, search the floods over in that area and call us back with more research, all right?
All right. Well, give me a day or two.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Will do. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to pinpoint. Search the floods. Yeah, it was a big flood in California. This whole reset idea is to destroy Negroes. Listen to me. This whole reset is the same reset. It's the same Red Cross. It's the same peril state. I don't care if they children don't know. I'm talking to Negro. This is the same Red Cross and CDC that's sticking you and your kids. The same one that stuck your grandmother and her kids. The same one that stuck your great-grandfather and his kids. These are 4 generations of slavery. Press 1. And all of them have made some agreement to knock you off your square, your plot of land, where you belong. Who your real government? And I've been telling y'all this whole time, this Democrat society is not your government. That's the American Red Cross government. That's why you don't get nowhere with them. You see the Democrats, They got Fauci, and the Republicans got war. They work one and one. Genocide, war. And then the Ukrainians acting like they Jews, talking about they setting up crematoriums over there. So it's the same scenario. You notice how your people don't know nothing but rap lyrics, TikToks, sexual perversions in the TikTok, and little dancing and stuff like this, and can twerk like this, and it means nothing in the real world. When people out here took your whole home, and y'all gonna sing and dance and twerk and fashion design and rap y'all way up out of this. And then I heard, this is so disappointing, I heard the nigga from Drink Champs, the Clapping Walrus, I hear him say, man, New York gotta, the South still gotta come to New York. That's who write the checks, us. And then he said us, but then he said Leor. So you just included us and Leor, like us. That's why I can't fuck with you niggas. Y'all act like y'all can't do nothing on your own. Press one. I go put an ad out right now for interns. Press one on Craigslist. Okay, highly motivated Los Angeles shit. I need some motivated interns to make that. And we'll run a program and then they start getting paid. All that shit. Y'all really need Leor to give you stuff. You need to be patted on your back. You don't want to work hard. You want to be deceived first and then slapped later. And then, oh, I got a deal. You ain't got no fucking deal. You ain't know for the fucking tax write-off. Why don't you be your own tax write-off? Why don't you formulate a company and write off everything that you do? Press one, because you are the company. Why don't you smart motherfucker, you? But you can't, because you want to rap and you want to work and you want to joke for other people. You don't want to work for yourself. That's why they so, how is he able to do this? Because I don't work for nobody. Press one. I don't get up here and have to do nothing. I don't have to. These niggas don't sign deals. They have to. Press one. They have to. You want to sign no damn worst deal you can get is a YouTube deal. Press one. Yeah, podcasting deal. Get the for niggas who don't know, read and know how to do nothing for themselves. I'd rather trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error until it's got, nigga. I don't stop. G. I'm going win. That's in my soul, G. It's in my soul. Now, I'm not looking for no handout. Not looking for nobody to be pat me on my back. Press one. I'll be damned if I let Leor. Oh, that's a great job, Kev. Keep talking. Get the fuck out of here. Press one. Get away from me. Press one. I wish I would. Press one. They keep striking these videos. Press one. They keep knocking me down. They just keep going. Coffee and Kush TV morning show on the way. You want to come to class? You want that real history? Come to class. Sign up to my page. Don't ask what you can do. Don't ask what I'm doing. Ask what you can do for the road. Don't ask what the road doing for me. Ask what you can do for the road. 3-4 years of what I can do for y'all in this damn internet. Press one. First of all, what happened to 6 million Negroes is the topic. I need black men at school that's not afraid to answer the questions. Not afraid to being serious about the subject matter at hand. God bless that brother. God bless him. I swear. God bless him. A notebook full of notes. God bless him. Called right in with notes. When that sister called in, she had notes with her. So I know now, no matter how frustrated I get, my students are taking notes. Press one. And if you don't take notes and you calling in on some other shit, I'm going to let you know. You ain't taking no notes. You trying to freestyle. It's not working.
Unknown caller.
It's not working. We got a legitimate teaching establishment here.
To accept.
Press one. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
What's going on, Professor? It's Coop from Chicago.
What up with you?
Not much. We talking about the 6 million missing Negroes
yes, sir.
in North America.
Yes, sir.
I think after 2 previous callers, after they did all of that stuff, they was dividing it up with the axis. So
like you mentioned on other shows, you said Japan, Germany, and, you know, Italy and all that stuff, they teamed up to take over here with the Red Cross. Now, when you look into the Japanese internment camp, I thought from what I was taught that they only did that in California. But it turns out they moved them people all over the United States.
Of course.
Utah, Arizona, Arkansas.
Yes.
I'm like, why they move them in there so deep if they only trying to put them in camps on the Pacific?
Right.
I'm like, no, y'all splitting up the land. That's why they moving them around, and y'all putting the Negroes in the camps.
And they was putting them in the camps, and they were taking the land.
Exactly, and they said 120,000 Japanese. I'm like, y'all just tossing out numbers. That's how many people y'all rounded up that was in them Red Cross.
That's right.
In
the rest
city.
they was going around killing them. Indians and Negroes wasn't like this when they came. No, not at this time. They don't have a name. First of all, they don't have a nation, and they come from Asia. First
Exactly.
of all,
Hold
on, before you go, these are the ones they labeled Native Americans when you are the Native American. Go ahead, brother.
Right. That's what I was going to say. They all these places they moved them to, they put them on reservations.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
like, where all these people come from?
That's right.
And you start looking at the kids today, like when you watch these shows on TV, like Reservation Dogs, like these kids do not look like they Native Americans. Sorry, y'all look Japanese, bro. Like,
they are Japanese, Korean, Filipino. And I'm gonna tell you something. Over there in Asia, they got paint that'll make their skin turn black. They put it on them. A lot of Hindu people still do it to this day. They make them hand. Remember we were looking at them photos. And
their whole culture is us.
Well, what I'm saying is they're using paint and shit to make themselves as they do darker. Go ahead.
Right, and I was thinking like, this is exactly how they did it. Everything that we was taught is just a cover story. Like for example, when they say the 6 million people that went missing in Germany, all them Jews, right? After that, the survivors supposedly moved out of Germany in some huge exodus and went to go found Israel,
right?
For what we know is Israel today.
Right.
These people are occupying Palestine,
a whole nother nation.
In reality. Right, that's a cover story for what actually happened over here.
Yeah, they'd rather tell that story than what happened to you. Yeah,
because I was just thinking about that. I'm like, how was Israel founded in 1933?
That's right.
How y'all just found this?
Then go back and make themselves historical. Ain't that something?
It's insane. It's really insane. But that's all I wanted to ask, Professor.
Yes, sir. So they are the same people that's over there, them Russians and Germans going at it, and Putin is just saying, y'all are people. There ain't no independence. You, us, and we, you. That's all that's going on. And I don't care what's going on over there. Do you know that?
Absolutely.
I don't give a damn, sir. Thank you for the call.
Yep.
My man Cuba, I don't give a damn what's going on over there. I never will. I don't care. The American Negro is what in the finances and the control of their prosperity is what I care about. All this other shit, I don't care about Russians and Germans fighting each other because they just want to include us in it. They trying to gather up support to get my feelings on somebody else's Holocaust or somebody else's problem when they don't care about mine. I pray to God. I'm going to pray tonight. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to pray to God that he make me care less about Russia and what's going over there, and that they hurry this shit up and get this shit on the ball. I'm going to pray to God tonight. Whatever you're doing, let's go. The speed, I don't care about that shit like that. Y'all care about that. They don't allow, America don't allow themselves to care about everything but who they supposed to be. Every time it's time to care for black people, they go giving money to damn Russians and Germans and Mexicans and this ones and Italians and this one. I don't care. It's come a point where I don't care. I'm all out of sympathy. I don't give a fuck about being your friend over prosperity. I don't care. Oh, you don't care about what's going on in Russia? I mean, why you didn't do all this? When I tell you about my history, you just did this shit. Press 1, you know your granddaddy ain't shit. You know your great granddaddy. Y'all want us to care about that so we don't get what's due to us. Tell this federal government and the Republicans and the Democrats, you see them. You know this one is about genocide and this one is about war. Am I lying? Go look at Donald Trump Jr. thing. Go look. They are ready. But his daddy was just talking good about Putin. I could have sworn we was all in queue talking about great job. He threw the soccer ball to Putin. They let him know. No, nigga, these white folks is what? The reset. That's one thing they all can agree on. Investing in gold and silver and reset. They'd be quick to sell you an NFT and some damn crypto. Reset. Come on, just go get the shot. Not us. No, black people. Do you know how many people have been murdered? How many black people have been murdered by these people who call themselves Red Cross and Center of Disease Control? That shit sound catchy, don't it? Ain't nothing but the Red Cross forcing themselves on you. And white folks say, oh, we're going to have a trucking caravan and drive all the way to Washington, D.C. in our trucks and circle around so COVID can be this one. But then next week, when you get rid of COVID, you're going to be in war. So it don't matter because all y'all play the same political game. Press 1. One is about genocide and keeping you a black nothing stateless. Press 1. And the other one is to dare to act like, why y'all do them like that? Why y'all do them like that? That's messed up, huh, y'all? Come here, right here. Just both right here. Press 1. I'm tired of both of them. Both of them. I can't stand neither one of these people on my TV. The Republicans or the Democrats, they just look like they just holding hands, walking off into Armageddon together. Just la-di-da-di-da. Just gonna do something else. They got us scared of some goddamn Cold War, some atomic warhead. Every time it's a mushroom cloud. Every damn time it's a mushroom. But let's get back to 6 million Negroes. That's for the urban conservative. They're going to be mad at the urban conservative. Let's get back to these 6 million Negroes. What happened to them? What happened to them? What happened to 6 million black folk who wound up missing in the early 1900s? And how did all of these folk come over here? I would play this video, but now I'm serious about my class. Press 1. I would play the video, but I don't want to. It's going to be the first question in my class. This will be the first question in my class. Shout out to the people in my Cash App, whoever y'all is out there. Whoever y'all is, shout out to y'all. 6 million Negroes. What happened to them? Why they selling you a dream? Talking about they're Native American. They deserve the pension. They deserve your stuff. Caremio and all of his family members from Costa Rica, Sephardic Jews from Costa Rica, don't convince hundreds of black people that he is one of them. That's how y'all got caught up with Christopher Columbus, fucking around with Caremio. Press 1, fucking around with niggas like that. A whole different nation pretending to be you, know your whole history under some Freemasonic code. No, they don't. Actors, deceivers, counterintelligence. We caught them right here, live at this day, blending Negro photos, trying to make Asians look more Negro and blending photos. We caught them right here. Caught them. And y'all don't think what I do is very important. Very important. 424-209-9506. What happened to 6 million Negroes? What happened to them? The ideological subversion of the American Negro is real. I hope y'all in my classroom. I didn't plan on staying all day. And I don't want to put too much more than y'all can bear. But that's the question. What happened to them? You know, how did you go from owners of land, which you can prove, to nothing, into Japanese, cons, other people from different nations can just take your name and do what thou wilt with your property, your land. Look at you and tell you to pick yourself up. Everybody has opportunity. everybody has opportunity through you. And it's time for you to grow up and seal up your name and seal everything up and reclaim and reclassify who you are. If you can't do that, ain't no use to sitting back following Kev if you can't grasp that. Because they hear me. Trust me. They hear me so well. They hear this channel so well. They adjust. Every day I'm second. Every day it's another one. It's another one. But we're going to keep pushing this truth along. 6 million Jews. 6 million of them. Don't be trying to hide in my chat room. See where y'all at. Where y'all fellas at? 6 million. What happened to them? Love it. I love it. What happened to them? How does 6 million Negroes end up missing, removed from history, and how did they just become white? Press 1. That's the key. Proving it is one thing, you know. That's what I'm saying. Prove it. I mean, saying it is one thing. You got to be able to prove it. How? How are you a slave? A debt slave? How did they get you in this position? Those for the advanced class. That's for the advanced. Make sure you hit that like button. 6 million Negroes. Hit the like button. That's important. 300 people in here. You know why? The title. Where is 6 million Negroes? What happened to them? Did you hear my other caller? Did you hear the sister? I think they're talking about us with this Jewish thing. How they talking about Jews before the extermination of them? 6 million. That's not them. Exactly. You see why I turned my Discord off? I don't need it. Exactly. I'm going to find out who's researching, who's with me. Anyway, that's what I'm researching. Who's with me? Jeremy, you can hit 1. Y'all, but you got to call it in. You can hit 1, but you got to call it in. That's cool, hitting 1. But where the fellas at that has the right, correct mind frame? And you niggas hanging around me, right? Them niggas hanging around me. Come on, here go the timeline, Kev. This one right here. Oh, Kev, what about this one? Now is your time to break your timeline down. Oh, Kev, you do this one. When Kev stopped talking, what happened? Nothing. Oh, man. And that nigga, man, Nip showed me exactly.
Unknown caller.
Nip told me that shit. Watching Nip and how they did it let me know not to trust niggas and the lack of effort that niggas is supposed to have. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Professor Ken? This is Cam B from Sacramento, my friend.
Sacramento in the building. What's up, fellas?
Hey, man, what's going on with you, man? I got time today. I'm always calling with the excuse that I go to work. Today's not the day, so I got time today, my friend. So yesterday I was talking to my dad, and my dad, his people are Cherokee. Everybody have a Cherokee tribe somewhere nowadays,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So I was talking to my dad, and he said, you know, I hope Putin doesn't have the nuclear button, because it'll be the end for all of us. And I told him before I got off the phone, I said, we as the indigenous, you know, Afro-American Negro, us black people, we're the nuclear weapon. Because we have this information, and what we need, like you keep calling us out, is the men to stand up,
That's
use their conviction, and use their power to tell the story.
That's right.
To tell the story. So, like I said, I have notes and I can converse with you. But again, a lot of us men have been asleep for so long.
That's
we don't know how
That's why
to talk
I'm
with
here.
power. We don't
That's
know
why
how
I'm here.
to articulate.
I'm just gonna wake you up. I'm gonna make sure you understand this is more serious than you sitting there, and I'm glad that you brought that up. It's speaking and knowing it with conviction together is how. Go ahead.
Yeah. So back in the day, this conviction and this cadence was what was calling as animalistic, right?
Yeah.
So what do we do with animals? We lock them up in the cages.
Yes.
So that was the most recent wave of where the 6 million Jews, black people go. A lot of us are in jail because of the fathers that was sent off to war.
Come on now.
So it was all a game, all a trick.
Come on.
Each step of the way has been a trick. How did it happen? By warfare, like you said, by genocide. Everything that we see on TV now on the propaganda machine is our history coming back at us.
Yes.
Right? But if I'm looking at this ass right here, hey, this information. Wait, I need to get this ass right here, and that's how we sleep.
Now,
I got to get this quick check right. Go ahead.
Deletes the information.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was most recently doing some research on the citizenship question because I've been trying to compile my notes in a story because that's how my people brain can understand information. So I'm writing it down using the timeline of the story, and I got to the citizenship question: is how do we be able to become property of the United States, like that through the citizenship? So basically, based on us being citizens here, we have to abide by all these rules and judgments, regardless of how we feel about it.
So how?
Give me 1 second. Let me pull up my notes.
So you became subservient to a foreign occupation through birth certificates and reclassification.
Yeah, through the birth certificate. You got it. And so, give me 1 second, Kev.
Yes, sir.
I just left the grocery store in the whole state. So check this out. I was digging deeper in the concept of citizenship because the Wikipedia, all this information will give us, the color death version of the information, right? We want the real, true information. So I kept going down more. And I think citizenship is a relationship between an individual and a state to which the individual owes allegiance and entitled to its protection, right? That goes back to wiping our history away, flooding us out.
So
in our own
having
state.
allegiance and denouncing the king. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Denounce it. Hey, you own it. So check this out. I'm a skip. Denouncing the king. So check this out. Dang, where's it at? Because you got me skipping just now. Anyway, when the Europeans, when they were kind of succeeding from Britain, their main thought was going away from the king, not having to abide by.
It's crazy we don't see Britain or the king in none of these world fairs. We don't see their flags in World War I. No. We don't see nothing. So who's Britain? But we'll talk about that some other time. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it. No. Let me finish. The ghost captain of the ship. I think that's and they put these faces in front of us, right? But it's an entity, a corporation, a thought, a theory is Britain. The ghost ship, the leader of the ship is Britain. Anyway, there you go. You're talking King George, the Virginia Company, the first king to have a ghost ship, to start the corporation. Go ahead.
Going back with the citizenship ghost ship, right? The citizenship, people who got a citizenship also in the Swiss and the German part is based on diplomatic mission or foreign mission reasons. Red Cross, right? Foreign mission reasons. So it was all a plot to rewrite law that's away from the common law, away from where our ancestors had, even the laws
kings
here
and queens
in America. Oh,
that's it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Away from the common law, away from that to this new law that is just written. Everything past this written is a time immemorial.
There you go.
So it's nothing to it. Like I said, I got to tap down the timeline because at this point now, I don't feel confident enough. And as a man, I can understand it. I'm not confident enough to go in front of Congress and speak this truth because they'll be able to pick you apart without the date.
We're not talking about Congress. We can talk to each other first. Let's practice.
I got you. But what I'm saying to be able to to be able to prepare and speak our truth, regardless of who's listening, regardless of who's watching, or regardless of what podium you may take.
So what do you need? You need a speaker.
Okay, practice. Steel sharpens steel. Call me on bullshit.
Study, and you do what?
Yeah.
You present it to
Study yourself approved.
the
We'll be all right.
speaker, and the speaker will speak for you.
Amen.
Got you.
Amen. I appreciate that.
My man.
I appreciate it.
We almost there. People got to wake up. What I'm really truly saying, he understands that. Was one thing to know, but to think but write it, formulate it, present it. That's the guy. That's him. You're going to do this right here. That's what's happening in the world today. Press 1. Mitchell, I'm not in this for little small questions about what's the difference between a Jew and a Zionist Jew. Mitchell, I'm not here for those type of questions. Okay, those is elementary questions that you can take to fucking Sachetta. Any one of these dudes that's into that, Mitchell. You feel me? The difference, why are you typing that in my chat room? We not even talking about the difference between the Zion and none of that. We talking about this right here. What happened to 6 million? And if you don't have it to call in, stop typing in my shit. I'm not looking for niggas who like to type, want to be friends and known in my chat room. You heard that, brother? I need a room full of that right there. I need to be able to hear it. All this simplistic, emotionalist ass typing where y'all can do this shit real fast. Nah, keep it to yourself. That's probably why people around y'all ain't listening. The homie say, speaking with conviction. The knowledge and wisdom around what you're studying and speaking what you know. Family, y'all sit up here and praise, give us free. That ain't speaking how to get at freedom. Remember, you see, he won free. And on that day, 17 Africans were sent home to bullshit ass story. Press 1, I want to hear nothing about no damn Zionists or no Jews. And what happened to 6 million Negro'S? How did you end up here, Mitchell? You worried about that, Mitchell? I'm worried about this. I can't have people around me like that. Hey, but what about apples? Nigga, we talking about watermelons right now. We talking about watermelons for 2 hours. What is you talking about? ADD. Not focus, Mitchell. Attention deficit. Your brain is just going. Whatever fucking fucking quantum cell goes. There's your brain going. Right there. You got to center this bitch. All these little, bro. 6 million blacks. What happened? You hear the ladies and gentlemen calling? They not typing on little ass sentence. They calling in, Mitchell. Mitchell, that's how you let yourself be known. You feel me? You know how I know everybody? You see all these ladies out here? It's because I'm on this camera expressing myself with spirit, genuine, authenticity. Press 1, I'm original. Press 1, and it's me. It's me. Press 1. It's not. This ain't no show. This ain't no act. This ain't clout. This is about you. Learn. I'm gonna show y'all some clout over there on the Urban Conservative. This is about you knowing what you're supposed to know, so that when it happens, because it's gonna happen whether you know it or not. Press 1. See, but you can goof off and ask these questions, but if you don't know when it happens, don't be asking me. Well, what do you think about this? Well, if you wasn't thinking about the last shit you was thinking about, you would be walking hand in hand with her. But y'all niggas is on, what about this? And what about that?
Unknown caller.
When the most important information just left. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it with y'all no more. I'm cool. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air.
What's going on, Professor? Calling in about those 6 million Jews you're talking about right now.
Talk to me.
Man, I'm really trying to speak on Albert Pike, man, because I heard you say Albert Pike and it finally brought it to my attention, and I realized that time frame, Albert Pike fighting in the Civil War, and just when you talking about those 6 million Jews, man, and just understanding Albert Pike was in the Civil War and speaking on, and this Rico, bro, I had to call from another number, come up the number block, so you might not be able to hear me well.
But I'm trying to call in my info, bro, because I got some good notes. But to me, I feel like the Civil War action, bro.
Who did you say? Albert Pike?
Yes, sir. Albert Pike, 33 degree Freemason. I'm fit to pull it in because, like you said, there's order out of chaos. They've been bringing order out of chaos, like you said, playing both sides. And, man, it's just when you realize what's going on, and you've been waking us up, bro. So that's why I'm fit to speak, specific names and get to some specific dates and stuff like that. But, like I say, Albert Pike, the Freemason, he fought for the Confederate. He fought for slavery. And when we realized that we lost the Civil War, you know what I'm saying? Because W.S. Stevie, when I called in and I spoke about him, I told you he was the first police chief at the World's Fair in 1893. He was already the police chief in Omaha and started, I believe, in 1870, in 1883 or 1870. But this is like right after the Civil War. So you realize in these gypsies, after the Civil War, that they supposedly was killing the Indians, you know what I'm saying? They pushing the Indians, the Trail of Tears and things of this nature. We're getting off the land. We seeing the Homestead Act in the 1800s, mid-1800s, but a lot of cities starting to just get incorporated by the United States from early 1800s to late 1800s. You're seeing a lot of cities being incorporated by the United States, actual United States. Before, when we look at all of what we would call the time immemorial, it's all this other, like who had it before in the 16, 17, whatever.
There you go.
The main stuff we focused on is when the U.S. came in, you know what I'm saying? And they started incorporating things because that's when they know they moved.
You see how they mix up time and have us thinking 1603, 1402.
That don't really matter. They just got over here. Like you say, they just got on that boat, man.
Right.
And what's crazy is they all connected, and that's why you said, man, these suckers, like, I call it down in the text, bro, but the Dan Callaways, the Kwamites, you know what I'm saying, our Lakers, or whoever, man, all these people, they not just necessarily fraternal orders, but they've been bought out to Satanism at every level. And that's for sure,
so they're not just a part of the order, they are part of the witchery and the language that confuses the mind of those.
That's why you said the numbers and everything is so important to them because they are part of that whole thing.
That's right.
The Freemason book that Albert Pike wrote is the same book of witchcraft that what's my man Alistair Crowley and Antoine LaVey.
Yes.
They coincide with each other. The same thing. When you get to the hidden messages, they talking about the light bearer that do the same. They doing the same inductions where you got to put your pants leg up, do that little sick perverse stuff.
Right.
And they believe in the same thing. And that's why all these people. That's why they can't talk about what we're talking about right now because we free, but believe in God, and God gave us the truth, man, because you can coincide all of this, what we talking about, with biblical text. And that's why you said they're not teaching even at the churches. They're not teaching out of certain books out the churches because they understand this at the 501c level. You can't go this. Plus, again, most of them probably was already an alpha or kappa before they even became. So how you play into a Greek fraternity but then trying to teach us about the Lord? You know what I'm saying? So
how you gonna call yourself a Mason and you of a white man Scottish rite?
Come on, man. It's crazy. And then just realize they just got over here with all of this. And they just lifted the veil of witchcraft and sorcery being practiced in the world when the king died. When you trace back the date when they saying the king died, that's when they finally lifted witchcraft. And you understand, and that's the whole takeover of what's going on in Satanism back into the world. That's what the
Gnostics brought in. They wanted the Christians to start worshiping what they worship and not judge them. They want to be accepted in the Christian world. So they gods. But when they did this, they cooped Christianity with the United States and with this nation, and brought in this witchcraft, this moon worship, which I've identified as what? As what?
The ISIS, man.
And what is that? That's sin.
And look, I want to say this real quick.
That's sin. That's the god of sin. The moon worship is the god sin. So you are in sin.
And that's why
you
and I just want
what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm different because I'm fit to go. I'm fit to jump right on.
The god of sin is moon. The moon god is sin. It's the illusion.
And that's why they do, the sin and sun, the sun and moon worship to them, it coincide the same. The sun and the moon is the same to them. Like what you're saying, because it's that man and woman, it's that man and woman, that feminine, divine, and man, divinity. And that's why I was gonna say when you look at Nazi Germany, when they showing the earlier soldiers, and even early American soldiers, brother, they got video recording. The first soldiers in the early 1900s of these Red Crosses of whoop, brother, they had a whole gay brigade. Man, it's crazy. They had real gay brigade of soldiers, and it's crazy. Like you looking at men, Caucasian men. It wasn't our men, it was them men, the gypsies and all them. But they was over on American soil and over there. But they was showing in the early 1900s, they had legions of army soldiers that was, man, cross-dressing and stuff like that, but they fought in the wars, bro. And it's like, dang, this is something that, and this what they wanted. Like, they made the army just for that. Well, not the whole army. That specific division was strictly for that. So it's crazy that they was already on that type of stuff, demasculating their own men and coming in and doing it with us, man. So it's
Well,
crazy,
that's
like what
natural in the world. When you go to East Asia and the Hindus and you know, they got. I
ain't even know all that. They all got their own.
Right? Yeah, the world is into more,
and that's why they because they feel like they
Baal and different spirits and this whole dance.
They trying to go to war. They trying to conjure up every spirit they can to go to war because they can't defeat the Most High. That's what it is, though. They all fighting against the Most High.
But they use.
They all fighting against us and the Most High, man.
They use women. They use. Come on
sorcery. Now. That's magic, sorcery, is witchcraft. Yeah, man. That's why, man. I appreciate you, Cam, bro. I appreciate you letting me talk, man. I ain't gonna hold the line much longer. I'm gonna just say that too. How the brother was saying about, you know, the birth certificate, and I'm glad when you had brought that to the show and showed them about the birth certificate. You just took it to a whole nother level, bro. So I definitely, like I say, I'm hopefully one day you can get me in the back room so I can I want to look at notes, bro, at the beginning of that. But besides that, like I say, I understand how
again on the show because you like to talk. Well, don't worry about it. I'm gonna bring your ass on the show.
Oh yeah, for sure. I like that.
Now I know your ass will get on the screen. I know because you sent me this video. I saw him over there with the chakra prints and all this other shit. You fucking him up anyway. But
man, the chakra doc, and he looked like I came unprepared, bro. But when I went back, and that's why I sent you, and that's when I texted. It was my bad. I didn't know you was busy. I mean, I knew you was busy, but I was responding to your message.
I just want my peace. That's all it was. I just want my peace. That's all I want. I want my peace.
Man, I understand that, bro. That's why I don't really blow you up, and that's why I hit all, brother.
I watched that video, and great job, and we gonna do more of that at night. You know,
for sure, bro. For sure, so we can put put the whoop on. I'm gonna let you so you can get to let somebody else call in.
Of course,
I appreciate you. We're gonna whoop them down. Yes, sir. One day at a time, one step at a time. I'm out.
My man, you know he can talk. Nigga. But guess what? He on point, and that's the point of it. He on point. They all just explained the chessboard design and designed the library's love. I don't know what you mean by that. They just explained the chessboard design, the library. I don't know what you mean by that. Amar Yahoo? Is that your name? Shout out to you. What is this? AI Flame. What the fuck is that? What is that in my chat? AI Flame. What the fuck does that mean? American Indian? What the fuck is that? AI Flame. 424-209-9506 and call it in. What do you mean by that? And Mario, they just explained the chessboard design and library design. I don't understand that either. It's hard to understand when people just going off. I don't understand what people trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get it before I block these people. Because to me, when it don't make sense, it's not supposed to. I be trying to give people before I block them some get back. So they on standby right now. They on standby. They ain't calling in. You can block them little characters right there, the little emojis. 424-209-9506. What happened to 6 million Negroes in America? And I like doing this show because when I'm playing my trucking game, I can go back and listen to it, and I'll be like, damn, I'm gonna be more professional next time. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like that. So now I'm really on it. D Jordan, you calling in? Don't tell nobody to. I don't need you to help tell nobody to call it in when you can call it in yourself. I don't understand the internet, and nor do I want to. That shit is weird. If y'all was doing this shit in real life, I wouldn't even be around y'all. Hey man, go over there and call it in. I'm not fucking with y'all niggas. Y'all hold niggas back, G. Well, you call in.
Unknown caller.
Urban Conservative, you on? What up?
Hey, shalom to you, brother.
What up,
shalom to all the Israelites across the globe, especially faith of Hamashiach and practicing the Torah. This is Amariyahu. I was the one that wrote that.
I got you.
Brother. So what's up?
So what do you? I didn't understand what you wrote, Mariyahu. What did you write? AI flame,
Okay.
AI flame, AI. I'm not understanding.
Oh no, that was American Indian, brother. My name is Amariyahu, which means promise of God in the Hebrew. But the reason why I wrote that was because the brother was expounding on the sun and the moon. Freemasons believe in the sun and the moon is the same. The checkerboard that I'm referring to.
Oh, okay, that was you. Okay, that was
that,
you. Okay, I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The checkerboard that I'm referring to is the checkerboard that you might see the Illuminati. That's the light bearer.
Right.
Because Illuminati means light bearer. So I was saying it in code. Basically, when you see that chessboard that they flash up on their little music videos and stuff, you know, that's part of what they believe. As so above is below. They believe that wholeheartedly. They believe that Hashatan and our Hamashiach and God, our God, is basically the same power, and it ain't. They don't got no way, not even close to that when we tap in to the kingdom. That's why I said seek ye the kingdom first, and everything shall be given unto you. But that's all I was just expounding on. I was just calling in because you said my name, and you said what the comment meant. So I'm gonna be a man about it. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Now, very well said. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Shalom. Shalom to all the Israelites, man. I hope y'all find
Shout out to y'all,
truth,
man. Shout out to y'all. We're going to keep spreading some type of truth, you know, keep going. But we know it's God's work. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
all
sir.
God's work. So
yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, I love your channel, too. You're the first channel that I've seen that's bringing truth to the masses, man. With no cut in it. You know what I mean? When I say cut, you know, I'm from DC, man.
I'm right there with you. I'm from South Central. No cut.
No cut. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So what I'm saying is, you know, I really appreciate that, man. And I'm gonna continue to be a subscriber.
Thank you, sir.
And you early in the game, so this ain't no hop on.
That's right.
Or nothing like that. Oh, I just finished. I just listened to. Nah. You early in the game, man. I'm gonna support you, brother.
My man.
So,
Thank you,
Shalom.
My man. God is good. Thank you. He think I'm early in the game, but I've been here. Press 1. He said he gonna support. He gonna continue to watch the show, hit the like button, but yeah. I'm early though, even though it's been 3 years, 4 years. They knocked our big channel down of truth. Press 1. But guess what? We right back up. I'm confident. I'm comfortable. I know YouTube. I'm only getting better. Yeah. It's easy for me now. Spreading the truth. Press 1. Spirit of the truth is upon the earth. Talk to him. That's what it's about. Truth. I can lie. I can come up. I can sugarcoat. I can prolong.
Unknown caller.
Wait, we ain't all promised tomorrow. You know that. I can die today. I can die in my sleep tonight and not ever wake up again. And what happened? You know what I'm saying? I held all that in this body. Just that's something I could have told y'all. Hell no. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
What up, it's Sid.
What up, Sid?
What's up, G? All right, so you was talking about what happened to the 6 million Negroes, right?
6 million Negroes. What happened to them?
They were killed off. Them and their heirs and their wealth was taken and used as collateral to jumpstart the world banking system.
Can I hold on, son? Hold on, make this one time for the audience.
Not like this. Not like this.
Not like this. Can you repeat that once more? You, Kevro alumni, you. Could you say that again? Say it again.
Yes, sir. The American Negro was killed off, him and his heir, and their wealth was taken and used to jumpstart the world banking system. to use as collateral to jumpstart the world banking system. And every heir that comes after is in bondage through the birth certificate through maritime law. We are also collateral.
Yes, sir.
So if anything happens, that the system falls, they kill us off, and they use the collateral to restart the system. Reset.
And who's the collateral?
We are. Anybody with a birth certificate.
That's right, especially the black ones.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Unclassified black man is the perfect collateral, right? He don't even know he's heir to a throne. We're talking heirs.
We're the most valuable thing on this planet.
We're the most valuable thing on this planet.
Because they have multi-purposes for us.
That's right. And if we ever
mind,
knew that,
body, and soul.
And if we ever knew that, we'll just take it back.
That's right.
Yeah.
They have no rights to it.
That's right. Now, who did they get that? How did they get that format of business?
How did they get the format?
Yeah, the format.
Through the caste system.
Gotcha.
Through the caste system. At one point, untouchable.
Say it again. At one point, what?
At one point, they were the untouchables in the caste system. They were the lowest tier in the caste system.
I like the way you said it.
They flipped the whole system. Yeah. That's what I was, remember when I was telling you about the leprosy thing?
Yes.
That's where all that comes from. The lepers they were not allowed inside the land of God.
That's
and they were put into colonies and they were given, they were put into colonies and they were given fiat currency so they didn't interact with the holy people. They couldn't interact with them. They were looked at as sick people.
So they was given small little counties.
Yes.
Fiat. That's right.
They were in camps. They were in concentrated camps.
Workers.
When we let them back in, they did the same thing to us. Yeah. That's the only way they could do anything because they had no land, they had nothing of value. And once you let them in, they flipped the system on us. And they deemed us unfit, or what the Bible says is unclean.
They deemed you unclean and unfit.
Right.
Didn't they do that to King George?
They restructured yes, sir.
They
deemed him unclean.
And then his children would be unclean and unclean. Mentally, they will all be put in camps and asylums, taken, beaten, history reconstructed, all their inventions stolen, taken by way of catastrophe, their whole lives in peril. Now that we own the dams and they're broken and they're flooded out, and
I think we started the maritime law thing.
I think that was the Holy See, but we know this. This is all the territory of King George. That's why I said who gave them the blueprint. We're talking Virginia Company, immigrants, and emancipation.
Yeah, this is all our own work.
Yes. So we got to explain that to
They just took it and flipped it and used it as a tool to hold us down.
Of course, because you're the people after the catastrophe, so you were born in bondage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were born into it. There's no fight unless you just somehow wake up one day, which is rare that you would ever wake up and figure this out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for the call, champion.
No problem, Kill.
My man, and that's what we teach at the ID. I want every one of my students. Okay? I want every one of them. When I ask them a question, I want them right there. They did it like this. You hear me? The banking system did this. You're going to have your own style. That wasn't even nothing. That was just the answer to the question. That was the meat and potatoes. That's the answer I'm looking for. Right there. You see that? That's the answer I'm looking for. Right there. The whole flip it. Now, everybody has a part. People study when they took the land. People study maritime law and all types of things. We can study various different things, but we got to centralize these thoughts, make it fact, in which they are. Have fun with the angles of approach, and damn, that was good. That was good, said. That's how I want my students right there. What happened? We were duped.
If your mama and your grandma ask you, then what happened to you, with your smart ass? You be able to look them in the eyes and tell them. Press 1. This what happened. And then you know what they gonna say? If they smart. Remember that sound, all right? Because remember my mama, see, it's a whole new generation kicking when your grandmama say my mama and them, you know it's real. Press 1. That's the people we talking about right here. They just got us out of touch with ourselves, our own grandparents. They got us out of touch with our own history. And the only thing we care about is niggas with muscles and females with spandex on. We have to control it. You got to keep the devil in his hole. Now, I'm not saying we the people of music. We are God's people. We some styling and profiling compared to the world. This is normal for us. This type of stuff normal. It's the hater, foreigner, I'm worried about. The one who wants something. You know what I'm saying? Man, what y'all doing over here, man? Y'all laced over here, man. What's up? Bruh, sit your ass down. Laced? Nigga. Family, Drake. And we supposed to be that way. That's not nothing that rappers don't create it. You was fly before rap. Before these little genre raps of men, y'all was rapping in suits and ties to trombones and shit like this. But your raps dealt with real things like God, you know, biblical accounts, things like that. You know, things that was real. Things when people knew who they were. You feel me? Boy, them boys can rap a biblical verse fast and a whole psalm, Song of Solomon or something. Our people don't know nothing. Fucking, sucking, twerking, and you can't shoot a basketball better than Steve Curry. I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do next 5 years. I don't see niggas dunk the ball any way they wanted to. Brother, I'm tired of seeing footballs being caught upside down and shit. Like, okay. I want what's mine though. I want what's mine. I can't. It's hard to go to your parents and your grandparents and them tell you because they so shamed. And these niggas on what's the name, counting all this money, $1 million worth of cash. Press 1. Coming by the studio of Wallow and Gilly for nothing. Niggas don't own shit. Press 1. Not an ounce. They don't own. They not even allowed to take their money and own nothing. Ain't no use of just flashing it around and me having it a bunch of like this one sitting in front of you. I can't do nothing with it. I can't give it to you. Press 1. I can't tell one of y'all, hey, meet me in the casinos in Vegas. I'll be at the blackjack table. Nigga, first one up, you play with me. They ain't doing it, bro. Stop, bro. I'm not taking, you can't, the facade of what they giving you to fool people is dwindling. I told you, the real niggas, the real money is right here on YouTube. No clout, no views. Nah, if you a real content creator, the YouTube is where it's. I ain't talking about gossip. Ain't none of these black people getting paid for none of that shit. Press 1. I ain't talking about that. Views and people in the comment section, I've been over that like 2 years ago. I don't want no comments. That shit don't mean shit. These niggas be arguing there. I'll get views. This is good. Press 1. This is good views, right, man? The hell with them views. The hell with this YouTube for trying to get a corporate dollar. If you want a corporate dollar, learn a trade, a trick. You know YouTube ain't got no fine ass weather girl. It'd be a fine ass weather girl on YouTube that'll come on every day. Hey, press 1. I'm today, what's the name with the local weather? Motherfucker, I got weather in Texas, LA, and thank y'all for knowing every nigga in the world love weather girls, right? Ain't no weather girls on here but from the news. But ain't no one of y'all getting dressed to put on weather girl, get a green screen and a clicker. And a clicker, yeah. Oh, this is the fucking there's a tornado that came through Tennessee today. Down in Louisiana, there's another hurricane coming right up this way here. Now y'all ain't doing nothing, playing around on YouTube, pretending like one day you're gonna make it big. That's what. No, nigga, ain't no make it big here. The corporations got this shit on lock. Press 1. You're not gonna make it big unless you go hang out with them other ones over there that's all taking corporate checks. You're not, let me tell y'all something. I'm not finna let the devil take my talent and monetize me and keep me the worker. You're not finna use me against me. I know what type of jokes I tell. I know how funny I am. I know I have convincing power. I don't need you to tell me I possess what God has given me. Press 1. Because I don't need your conniving ass on payday taking more than the government. Press 1. I don't need it. I learned from them niggas. I don't need your 100,000. Press 1. I don't need it. That shit sound good. I've been on spent that shit in a week. Press 1. Anybody know they self in here that well? I don't need it. Me? Cat. Get the fuck out of here. You think this chain is something, nigga? I'm a watch, nigga. Huh? Press 1. I'm zooping around. I ain't got shit to do but grab coffee and kush out there, please. Family. I'd rather do it the hard work hard. No man better than the next. You absolutely right. We're all shortcoming. Press 1. Tuned in from London. Shout out to you, humble man. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to TK. Press 1. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to TK. Shout out to the island one time. Cause I'm an island boy. I gotta go to the island. Press 1. I'm gonna make my way to Georgia this year. Press 1. I'm gonna go to the A to see just how much black power is down there. Press 1. So they can slip you the fentanyl. Nigga, these people play foul out here in these streets. These people will slip you anything. You hear me? Nigga, your ass will be sleep. Nigga. Females slip you some shit too. You got to be wary. That's why you can't have no basic ass female no more. I don't listen. You can't fuck around with these people like that. These people will kill you. Press 1. First of all, the women want to be you. Then they was sent by niggas. Press 1. If you in Cali, you know, nigga. Please, man. Who got you in front of me like this? Press 1. Who did this? Every fine female I meet, I think Whack 100 sent them. Press 1. You must be coming from Whack and them guys over there. I blame everything on Whack. Press 1. Wait till the urban conservative. Nigga, me with my smart ass nigga. I'm talking all this smart shit. I don't expose the Nipsey. I gotta do a whole evaluation. Press 1. I gotta have my girls check the girls. Press 1. What the fuck? Let me see. A lot of black power in the ATL. There is a black Wall Street mall. Yeah, I bet there's a black Wall Street mall in there. I bet there's a black street, but I bet not go down there and see Jewish people working in owning the damn Black Wall Street mall. Who owned the mall? Press 1. Who owned the Black Wall Street mall? Somebody Google it. Press 1. Who owned the damn Black Wall? Let me guess. A foreigner. Press 1. That's why I'm going to Georgia. Right? I'm finna to see how much you feel me? How much of this mall? Yeah, I'm trying to see. They say black power is in Georgia. Black power. I want to see that. Let me see. I've been all black. All right. My man say all black. I love that type of shit. We love that type of shit. Let me see. What happened to season 2 of Lovecraft? I don't know what that is. 6 million Negroes. Great topic today. Excellent cause. exactly how I want. I want my callers calling in with great thunder. You feel me? I want them as smart. Suppose we do a gathering of all the brothers and sisters and everybody's stupid. I don't want no damn meeting. And people, Kwame and them be having meetings in the background. Press 1. I got to start having meetings. Press 1. I got to start having meetings. You can't be dumb. Press 1. I don't want you over there dumb. Press 1. Unaware. This is something that knowledge and wisdom do to you. It make you straight. Press 1. I don't mean like straight, but I'm not saying nothing about nobody else. I'm saying it keeps you grounded. Knowledge and wisdom and seeking God keeps you like morally grounded into being a right person. Even if in your mind say, now in a different setting, I would have stole this car. But that's your inner demon in you. In a different setting, nigga, this is all me. No, that's what we're trying to keep in a hold. Press 1. Press 1. You don't want to bring that out. You'll be running around the earth like young Pharaoh. Press 1. You don't want to bring that inner demon out. Press 1. Keep it right there. Get rid of it. Discipline your goodness over your badness. Press 1. Ain't no red devil out there. Just your perception of opportunity. Press 1. Yours right there. That's in you. Shout out to One Mike. You on that narrow path? Yes, sir. On that narrow path. Say right there. Keep you grounded. Right there. Focus. I'm a good person for real. Fuck that. All right. How you know you're a good person? I'm always studying. I'm keeping God first. First of all, that's all you need. You studying, you keeping God first. You working out more. You working on your discipline. You're not being easily frustrated, easily controlled by brothers who you now see it. Man, why you always trying to get me in trouble though? You go do it. You go rob somebody. Press 1. That's when you know, like, nah, this ain't for me. Hell no. Press 1. I think if I'd have took any of my negative deals growing up in South Central, I'd be a dead man. Right now, y'all wouldn't even know a care of gills. If I was a bad person living in South Central and I was caught up in the street, I'd have been up out of here. I'd have been up out of here. That's gone, G. Off of what? Not because somebody gunned you. They could be gunning him and got you too. Press 1 and got you too. When it ain't no protection over you, G. I hate to, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, G. I'm protected by God, G. God got stuff in the skies that's just protecting me, G. In the air, G. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I know you see some cool niggas sitting right here up on this. When it goes down, niggas know, oh, God is really with that dude right here. Facts. Just your positive output and your righteous output outweighed your negative. Press 1. Y'all know that Egyptian mythology with the scales, and then the God weighs your heart. And the feather. Press 1. What's the story? Yeah, if your shit can be, if you can outweigh this feather, that's how I be thinking. Press 1. I want to put good deeds just in case. I want my good deeds to weigh on that scale, G. I am a good person, and you shouldn't be ashamed to say, as a black man, I'm a good person. No, nigga, because I'm a good person. That's why. That's the shit that save your soul. No, because I'm a good person. That's why. Press 1. Somebody said the heavenly realm for sure. If it's a demonic realm, the heavenly soldiers is on you. The closer to God I get, it seems lonelier the road get, but my faith keeps me content. I'm good. Yep, it's a lonely road. Your faith is tested. You don't get phone calls. You not making phone calls, and you become. See, that's called setting you apart. I had to get used to that. God don't set you apart. I look back and where everybody went. Nah, God pushed you. God pushed you.
Unknown color.
Fly, nigga, fly. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I tell everybody in Los Angeles that feels like they stuck there, they can't get out, and that's for any town, any across these Democratic areas. Just save up a few $100s and get the fuck out somewhere and just go travel and be nice, be a human being for 3 days. If you just gotta go rent a room in fucking Colorado somewhere, just leave. Just it's sometimes some things men gotta do is leave and not be controlled by the world, especially if you're a single black man. Oh, if you don't get your ass up, Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
What up? Your brother Caesar, Kev. Keep on doing the good work, man, and
What's up, man?
keep the truth alive, brother.
We will do.
That's what bosses do, man.
That's what bosses do. I'm getting it. We're going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
I hear you every day, Kev.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it up.
I love you,
Chris
brother.
from Chicago.
My man, Chicago in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
My man, we're going to do some more power shows because that right there means a lot. Brothers in Chicago, D.C., the East Coast, Baltimore, even with the accent, I love y'all. Texas, of course, my man B down here. B in Ohio, too. Cali, up north, up there in Washington, Oregon. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Let me see. Yeah. So what happened in 6 million Negro'S? Well, what's the name? Said told you, but we're going to continue to teach that in the class. Where are they? How did 6 million bones end up under France, in the Vatican, in the catacombs? Are those soldiers? How many of those bones are World War II? How many World War I black soldiers are in the catacombs? What happened to all the 6 million black folk in the concentration camps? Ran by the Red Cross. I know people be like, why y'all go hard on the Red Cross?
Unknown color.
They went hard on us. That's why. They went hard on our people, and we stuck to suffering.
To accept, press 1.
Generational genocide. That's why. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
What's up, kid? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We talking about the 6 million Jews. Been checking out the class. Everybody makes some great points. Even after what I'm looking at is Planned Parenthood in they started in 1916.
Come on now.
To even further the killing with Margaret Sanger. With Margaret Sanger being the founder of Planned Parenthood, and how they also even take the bodies of the aborted Negroes and sell them on the black market still to this day. So they still doing it. They got
Fauci and them is doing. They got caught out there in Wuhan. They saying Wuhan, China, but WHO is in Switzerland.
Yeah, and they got underground, man. I saw something about this the other day. Hold on, they got an underground thing going from Switzerland to another place. I'll get that info for you, but you're definitely right. All of that's there. The money with the Swiss banks is there. So they operating outside of America, in America.
Right. They operating outside of America, in America. Somebody in the chat room said that's eugenics.
Eugenics. That's the name of it. And then that goes.
Check this out. We do the background, right, B, on all of these founding fathers that came over in the 1900s. I bet you they all have an allegiance with the countries that's under the Red Cross, or the 50 nations. Go ahead.
And that I remember you saying something about that. They go back to what we've been talking about with the word in Psalms 83 and naming these people. All right. I'm gonna go back because you made me think about something too. I'm gonna go back when we were talking about Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
If you look at Jeremiah 7, me and my wife were checking it out. Jeremiah 7, they got something called Tophet. Tophet. T-O-P-H-E-T. Yeah, T-O-P-H-E-T.
Tophet.
Tophet. It's in the Bible, and it struck me like, man, what is this about? You know, because that's what we like. I don't even know. I guess you could pronounce it like that, but it got something
because I remember Hassan Campbell, but
well, that means hell, bro.
Yeah, but it means what?
It got something to do with hell.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
Grave for kids.
Basically a grave for kids, and they would worship Moloch there. So it wasn't just.
Babies that got sacrificed.
Look, my wife even hearing this. All the babies got sacrificed.
No, there goes. She said it right.
They put their body.
Hey, hold on. Let me put up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, baby. You good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all the babies and children that were sacrificed to Molech, they were all buried in Tophet. But Tophet is really just a general name for a children's grave.
Ah.
And that's another. And when we were studying that, we like, man, Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, so you could call Planned Parenthood Tophet.
That's the word. Planned Parenthood.
Like a child's grave, like a living hell for kids.
Right.
Yeah, because Sarah was telling me outside of God's bosom, outside of Abraham's bosom, there's heaven, and then there's a hellish burial outside of God's people.
The bosom of Abraham.
The bosom of Abraham. Now, outside of the bosom will be considered like the rest of nothing, like hell. Are you buried in that? Go ahead.
Yeah, and that all this go together to give us it's giving me a better understanding, man. Like they killing us. They steady killing us by allowing us to do it to ourselves. Like you even said before, man, they can't curse you. You curse yourself.
Yes.
We gotta change the way we're thinking.
Yeah. This is why when we start changing our lives, it get harder because we're cursing ourselves. But the curses is still there in front of you. It's easy to pick up a pig leg and eat it, or something that you've been disciplining yourself on. Not just that it's bad to eat, disciplining yourself. It gets harder because of that. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something that I've been through recently, man. Man, a question was brought up in your class. Like, man, hey B, do you love God? I'm like, in my mind, I'm talking to myself, yeah, I love God. And now I'm steady smoking these cigarettes, and it's damaging me, kid. Man, I ain't smoked a cigarette because I ain't smoked a cigarette. Tightening up on your discipline, you can do it. If you started something bad, man, you can switch it up and do something good. And that's something that changed for me, man. I just want to, thank you and the class for even, putting that. Don't let it happen for no reason. You feel me?
That's right.
We ain't tripping on it, but it's to make you better. That's what we got to keep our mind.
Exactly, because I've been saying to myself, I got to cut out with these blunts, man. I'm gonna get some papers and start because I started smoking weed heavy when I was on the run from the police, and I ain't even in that no more. So I'm like, what the fuck am I smoking so much for? I just said this morning, let me find something else to do. Because I don't want to do that like that. So I understand exactly what you mean. This is just disciplining oneself, getting better, and getting closer to God. It's crazy when you got a female like a wife who's into the knowledge that you're into. That's a blessing in itself, man. So y'all keep going.
And Kel, this whole time, man, like I'm talking about this whole year been ordeal for me and my household, me and my wife. She been through some things, and man, just talking with you and listening to your show been a blessing, bro. Man, much love for me and my family, for you.
Thank you, and thank y'all. Stick to it because that's, if nothing else, I'm happy to be some type of friend in the world that somebody can talk to. Now that means more than just being a homie on the block. Like, damn, I can really listen to this person and kind of feel what they said. I can call in. That's real, G. And that's what I do this for.
Hey, for real. And with me, it been on some blood, sweat, and tears. You explained to me about the Germans. I was working for them. Like, I was working for some Germans.
Yes.
I'm like, man, the way, I'm like, it ain't about, me hating German people, but I'm starting to see, like, the hate that they got for us. Like, hey, bro, like, what's up?
I was fired by a Russian Jew. I don't like him being no manager. You got to get rid of him. Nigga, when this dude had to come tell me
what happened to me.
And he had to come tell me that he had to take the management. Not only is he taking the management position away, but I've got to go. It was like, damn, bro, I just told my family I just made manager, bro. That's kind of fucked up. So let me go give him
bro, I was driving an hour.
With love. Catching a bus, driving sometimes, catching a bus. Let me go explain to him that I know what this is about, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because God gonna deal with him. And sure enough.
That's how it goes down, man.
That's how it go.
Because I was driving an hour. But I ain't gonna hold you, Kill, man. Man, much love, bro. I'm with you.
My man, I'm with you too. Thank you, champ. And shout out to the wife. My man. And that's what I'm talking about. People don't be understanding what niggas go through. Niggas just be thinking like, niggas be having too much pride to get talked down on when they doing things correctly. It's a lot of like, excuse me, I've been nothing but a blessing since I got here. Ask her, ask him, ask them, ask the food truck lady, the one who bring the lunch. Ask everybody. I don't give a damn about them. I don't want you with orange uniform. And now that you do, you gotta go. But I can't go back to my regular uniform and act like this. You weren't even supposed to touch that orange uniform. But I didn't touch it. They gave it to me because I was the one stepping up to be a leader role. Leader role? It was fucking Jewish man, leader role.
Unknown color.
See how they talk when you put them? Get them out of here. Press 1. They talk to you like you ain't shit. They just do that. And I said, never again. I will never in my life work for another Jewish person, a Russian. I will never do it. And I'm not going in the interracial. Oh, how you doing? They not going to believe you. They're not about to believe you. That interracial shit cool. Nigga. They don't understand, nigga, that nigga shit. That internal hate. Press 1. Nobody understand that shit but you. And your woman. Your woman know when you trying and that shit happen. Your girl right there with you. That's all right. I'm going to get your resume. And next thing your girl know, you getting emails because your girl don't put your resume up while you was depressed. That's what your woman do. All this other shit, bro. I can take what they scared of. The attitude. I can take all that. Y'all go take that other shit. Press 1. I need somebody to care about me when I'm in jail. Press 1. Fuck that. Fuck that, nigga. Hold up. Who can I call right now? Nobody. You got me fucked up. Never again. Never again. You goddamn right. Press 1. If I ever go to jail, I know a number right now. 911. Hello? Yeah, you know my money at. Take it right on. You ain't even got to touch yours. Even though you was about to. Don't even do it. My bill low. I know you got $120. Press 1. You ain't going to leave a nigga in here for no $200 damn bail. Because that shit say $2,000. And you just feel like saying something. I shouldn't have to be saying in jail, I'm about to die. Get me up out of here. I don't want to do that. To make up lies to get me to fuck on. Tell them nigga this one. No. Nigga, I'm comfortable because I know I got money on my books. I'm only gonna be in here for 2 days. I'm in here like young Pharaoh tripping? Hell no. All my friends is in here. Press 1. Press 1, nigga. I'm not YP. I'm not in the corner. Oh, somebody gonna know me. When Kev go to jail, niggas is like, Kev, what? I was just watching your show 2 months ago before I got locked up. Press 1, call for your cousin. Nigga, I need somebody, nigga. I can't call you like that, man. I don't know you. Don't be asking me, what are you doing in there? Well, I told you don't go to your friend's house because now you're going to have to. Nobody want to hear all that goofy shit. That's 1.
take my money and bail me out. Press 1. I think that's easy. Press 1, take my money. And bail me the fuck out. Press 1. You can't do that. There's nothing I can do for you. Nothing. You won't even come get a nigga. Press 1. Lord have mercy. How much your bill? $200. Imagine that. What's your bill? You thought Young Pharaoh. I had no bill, so I wasn't getting out. But I'm saying I've been there before. What's your bill? $2,000? I don't got $2,000. Nigga, that's $200. Where your girl at? Right. She got $200 damn dollars. The dudes up in jail said I only got $200. It's only $200. You owe me $50. From jail, I owe you $50 damn dollars. That's for real. I think females like to see you wiggling around in front of niggas in jail. Press 1. Come on now, come on, don't fucking do this right now. Hanging up and shit. I think they love that type of shit. I don't. Press 1. I think that's why they get their fucking rocks off. I'm not a jail nigga, so but I'm just saying I've seen some horrible situations. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm glad for everybody who called in. Hopefully somebody will call in next time. More callers. I got time. You know, but hopefully we get more callers in, more knowledge, more what. But this is how my show is going. I'm not directing y'all to. I'm just put the title up there, and we gonna go in. If you make it to class 2-3 days out the week, I will talk about the subjects in depth. Press 1 to my students, so that you will have a clear mindset on what angle to go at, or what topics to study, or what we're currently looking into this week. So God bless y'all. I'll see y'all if I can make it tonight on the Urban Conservative. That'd be lovely. Coffee and Kush TV. Kevro University. Sign up, patreon.com/KevGillsTV. Support the broadcast. Cash App. My cash tag is Gills Gang. And I'll see you on the Urban Conservative. As always,